Welcome to Explore the Possibilities. My name is Carrie Heath. I'm the director of the Geminer Art and Cultural Center in Wellsboro, Pennsylvania, and I wanted to let you know a little bit about what we have to offer here. The Geminer Art and Cultural Center was founded in 1969 by Arthur Geminer, who was originally from Liberty, Pennsylvania. He got his degree from Mansfield Normal School, which is now Mansfield University, and taught in a couple of one-room schoolhouses in the area. And then he and his brother went out west to Denver, Colorado, and he purchased a business school and made his fortune there. When he retired, he took up painting with the same kind of passion that he had had for his jobs. And within 20 years, he had painted 200 pictures. And then he didn't know where to keep all of these paintings. So he came back to his hometown area and he offered to all of the towns around that if I build it, you maintain it. And Wellsboro took him up on the offer. So in 1969, they built this building to house Mr. Geminer's work. He died in 1984, and he painted an additional 200 paintings in that time. So we actually have 400 of Mr. Geminer's paintings that are stored here at the Geminer, and we display his works on a rotating basis. So every year we have a small display, and then the fifth year we show as much as we can in the main gallery of his work. And then the rest of the months, we do displays of either individual local artists or some of the different groups that meet here. So we have quite a few different groups that use the Geminer as their meeting space. All of those groups also do exhibits here. We also have the Wednesday morning musicals meet here and practice, but they also offer a free concert for the community once per month. Some other groups have met here as well. We have a small fiber arts group that uses the studio space. They just kind of come in, they bring whatever they're working on. It's a nice little social time for people to get together who have common interests. So the exhibit space is used for exhibits and for meetings, and then the studio space is used for meetings, workshops, classes, and for people just to come in and have a space to work that isn't your dining room table. We also have special events that are held here at the Geminer. We have guest speakers come in to talk about historical subjects, or sometimes local authors will come and do a book reading. We currently have a special display happening that is the collection of the Wellsboro Glass Historical Association. It tells 100 years of history of glassmaking in Wellsboro. It's been kind of fun to have a different type of exhibit. It's not an art exhibit, it's a historical exhibit that lets people know just the extraordinary history, the technology that was created here, the inventions that were made here, and the impact that Wellsboro had on the world through that factory. So most of our exhibits last for approximately 3 weeks, and then we have a week in between where we change out exhibits. We have the Grand Canyon Photography Club does a great exhibit of local photography. The Quilt Guild exhibit is just unbelievable. The skill that those ladies put into making their quilts and the size, the scale of them is pretty incredible. So that's one that is not to be missed whenever that's on. Speaking of quilting, there's a pretty amazing object that's in my office. It is a quilted portrait of Arthur Geminer. It's by Kathy Plumley. It's based on his self-portrait, and I hope she doesn't ever want it back because I love it. So that's on display in my office. We have really talented artists. We try to display artists from within 150 miles of our locations. So we sometimes have local artists, people who are from right here in Wellsboro, and then other months it may be a little bit further away. We have a really wide variety of art, just such a range of local talent that we try to display here. We do an annual student art show. We like to encourage young people to exercise the arts. We also do regional juried exhibits that any artist from within that 150-mile range can enter. We do usually break it up into the main gallery show and the atrium exhibit. And the atrium is a smaller space. It's kind of for artists who, if they're just getting started, or if they're an established artist and they're trying something different, that space works really well for a smaller collection of work. And then the main gallery is quite a large gallery, so you have to have a certain number of pieces in order to fill the main gallery. We book about 2 years in advance, and so it's something that you have to kind of plan ahead. If you would like to offer a class here, we do have the studio space available for that. But if you're interested in having a show here, definitely get in touch with me. We are typically open 12 to 6 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday, except when we're hanging a new exhibit. And if you want more information, check the website, JaminerArtCulturalCenter.org, or we're also on Facebook and Instagram. It's easy to find because it's about the only thing that's spelled that way. So look us up, and if you would like to support the Jaminer, we welcome donations. There's a way that you can donate on the website, or come on in and put a little something in the jar. For more information about the area, go to visitpottertioga.com. On behalf of myself and everyone here at the Jaminer, I look forward to seeing you on your next visit to our area.